Just 80 days from the November election and only 2 days from the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, where Vice President Kamala Harris will have her biggest platform yet to make her case to American voters. Her presidential campaign launched with rocket ship momentum less than a month ago, and a new poll indicates Harris is surging in the Sunbelt states. A New York Times Siena poll released today shows Harris beating Donald Trump among likely voters in Arizona and North Carolina. Harris is also shrinking Trump's lead in Georgia and Nevada. The race is still very close. These results are within the margin of error, but they're exactly the boost Harris needs ahead of the Democratic convention next week. Meanwhile, Trump's campaign is sputtering, with the candidate admitting he's angry and rejecting advice to stick to the MAGA script. The former president addressed a rally in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania about an hour ago, bringing his usual incoherence and insults to the stage.
I am much better looking than her. I think I'm much better. Much better. I'm a better looking person than Kamala.
Child, please. I'm not normally one to advise Republicans, but I'd say Trump is long overdue for an intervention. Democratic President Biden is old and was hounded out of his race for re-election after one really bad debate. Republican Donald Trump is old and talking crazy and is still in the race. And ever since Vice President Kamala Harris became the top of the Democratic ticket, Trump's crazy has metastasized into full-on bonkers. Now, I'm no doctor, so I'm not clinically diagnosing him. I'm just believing what I see and hear. Trump had already been depicting America as a dystopian hellscape being run into the ground by sleepy Joe Biden and stalked by Hannibal Lecter. Trump promises to turn back time to when freedom was only enjoyed by straight, white, Christian, cisgender men. Not even surviving an assassination attempt has stopped him from using rallies and events erroneously billed as press conferences to spew racism, misogyny, and lies like an unplugged fire hydrant on a hot August day. But the enthusiasm for Harris, the great press, the ascendant poll numbers, the packed rallies in swing states with thousands fervently chanting, "We're not going back," has Trump lashing out at her like a Jim Crow-era good old boy. He's challenged her blackness.
I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black.
He's questioned her intelligence and competence.
Kamala is grossly incompetent and, in my opinion, has a very low IQ.
He's ridiculed her laugh.
That's the laugh of a crazy person, I will tell you. If you haven't known it, it's a crazy. She's crazy.
He even claimed that the crowds at her rallies were AI generated. Republicans and Trump allies have been pleading with Trump to lay off the personal attacks and stick to policy. His response?
I think I'm entitled to personal attacks. I don't have a lot of respect for her. I don't have a lot of respect for her intelligence, and I think she'll be a terrible president.
This dude needs help. Why Republicans aren't scrambling to push him off the top of their presidential ticket will forever mystify me. The 78-year-old, twice impeached, 4 times indicted and convicted on 34 felony counts, bent on vengeance former president, who now faces a 59-year-old vice president and former prosecutor who regularly sent folks like him to jail, appears to be crumbling under the pressure of her mere presence. Trump's party should do more than talk to him through television interviews and anonymous quotes to the press. They need to conduct an intervention. Instead, they've resigned themselves to this: a dumpster fire they are unwilling to fight or unable to control. As someone who thinks Vice President Harris deserves a promotion, I'm fine with that.